Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could also be a current relationship. This could also be a situationship or someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. You do have a peekaboo card there. Selfhood. Sag. This is very complicated. You have here some cards that I categorize as dark, dreary. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's interesting, they're all kind of in a row. This also tells me that because of the intensity, yes, your person, Sag, may be going through this, but it's also possible that you are experiencing the same. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. And first, let me just go through the cards. We have here justice, followed by surrender, betrayal, doubt, fear, grief, illness, wellness, creativity, selfhood, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have shapeshifting. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, the things that we've gone through, truly the things that I've put you through. I know it's been a very one-sided situation. I am not proud of what I've done. But certain things have changed. My mindset has changed. And now what I want to do is have an equal balance. I want there to be justice. I want you to have justice in this connection. No more, it's always me, me, me. I want it to be equal, an equal give and take where if I'm taking and I'm taking, it's not just you giving, but I'm finally giving back. There needs to be a better balance in this connection in order for things to be equal. It was very unfair. I took you for granted, and I did not value you. I also feel that in this connection, you are someone who I have surrendered to. It only dawned on me recently that a part of me, deep down, really feels that I belong to you and that you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. But even though I have done that, I know I have hurt you so much that I have betrayed you. Certain things you thought I would never do, things that you never even thought I would do. I have betrayed you. I have behaved in a way that was irrational, illogical, immoral, unethical. You thought you knew me, and it turns out, no. You never knew me at all. You never knew me properly. And now certain things have changed. I'm starting to see things differently, and because of this betrayal where I've caused you heartache and pain, I am now doubting. Doubting that anything in this connection might work. I don't think it will. Because the things that I have said and done, they have been said and done. I can't go to the past. I can't change the things from the past. I doubt that anything that I may say, it won't change your view, your opinion, because now in this connection there is a lack of faith and there is a lack of trust. Because of the things that I have done to you, I feel fear. I am officially afraid. This fear that I have, it's a sense of paranoia. There's certain things about this connection that I don't want others to know about. I don't want you to know certain things about me. I've been sneaky. I feel anxiety, sometimes even panic attacks, anxiety attacks. There's a lack of self-esteem, a lack of confidence, and no more do I feel a sense of security. There are too many insecurities. I know that in this connection there is a lot of grief. I have gone through grief and I'm going through it still. Because I put you through it, I realize now what I did, and I feel very bad for what I've done, like the worst person on planet Earth. I caused you heartache and pain, and you didn't deserve this. You did not deserve this. I feel now regret, remorse, guilt, sorrow, and melancholy. Things that I just can't change, and now I feel that you were once that bright star. So happy, so bright, so cheerful. But because of what I did, I changed you. And now you are fading from the sky. I did that to you. And I feel regretful. I don't like what I did. For this reason, I feel depressed. Motionless. I feel stuck. I don't know which way to move, forwards, backwards, left, or right. The circumstances around me right now, there is a lot of responsibilities, restrictions, constraints, burdens, trauma that I've been holding on to for a long time in my heart. Things that I've made you go through a few things, and the problem is I myself have suffered as well. I know I shouldn't have done this, but I did anyway. There's a sense of creativity, though, inside of me. Even though in this connection things have gone downhill, there's a part of me, a small part of me, that has this glimmer of hope that I want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. But I see you as somebody who has now changed. You have moved on. You are no longer the same. The things that I have put you through, it has changed you as a person. And yes, you have reacted to my actions. You know what? That's normal. And if I was in your shoes, perhaps I would have done the same thing. There was no other choice. You have changed. But you only changed because of the things that I have said and done. Now I see you as somebody who's more self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. And that is very intimidating for me. At some point in time, you started to make me feel worthless and unworthy of being with you, and therefore I feel intimidated. You're so much better than me. There was a flame that once burned brightly, and now that has been extinguished. It's been extinguished for a while. I don't know how to reignite it. I knew you back then, but then I lost you because of my own faults. And now when I want you back, when I even want to communicate with you, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I do not know how to move forward. I feel stuck. You're defensive. Once bitten, twice as shy. You're very guarded. Even if I was to create something with you, I find it very difficult. Starting where we left off. In fact, I feel that we would have to start again. All over again. But I do not have the courage or the strength. I don't have what it takes to be that person. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter who I'm with and what path I'm on, my mind is always turned to you. You are the sweetest distraction that I've experienced in my life. And I do love you. But the things that I've done prove otherwise, don't they? The distance that you and I have. You're wondering why I keep my distance. It's not because I don't care for you, because I don't have affection for you. It's because I feel this bad. I feel that bad. It's so bad what I did that I just can't reach out to you. What I did was terrible. And I do not know how to move beyond this mindset. I am stuck in a sense of hopelessness, despair, depression, devastated. I'm unable to move on. There are things here that weigh me down below the surface of the water, and it prevents me from reaching up and being with you. For me, you are the sun. Overall, right now, I want to work on one thing at a time. I want to fix things and to make things right. This may take time, but I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, I could do something like that. All right. Sagittarius. There's so much going on here. Definitely. Your person of interest may have met you at a point in time in your life where you're really suffering and you're really upset. And then for the time being, things were okay. This card, it's the overall arching theme, and this card talks to me about a third-party situation. This person's being pulled in one direction, however, their mind is set towards you. So you see, what's interesting here is, yes, it could be a third party. Some of you, it could actually be more than 2 people involved here, 3 people or 4. Meaning someone may be cheating on someone else, having an affair. And if it's not that, this could be a third party situation where this individual is unable to dedicate and give to you the time, energy, and effort that they need to give to you, that you deserve, because it's being spent elsewhere. So this does tell me that you deserve it, you need it, you wanted it, but they have been unable because of other things that are going on in their life. These are other circumstances and even beliefs, other sort of problems that are occurring here. So external factors that are preventing the both of you from coming together. That's something that I am seeing here. All right. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. We have here the King of Staffs. So here, I have a peekaboo card. Let's take this out. 10 of Arrows. Okay. Let's see. So this deck, I like to go a little bit into the past. In this connection, what happened in the first place that may have caused the problem? Things were going great. It was accelerating. Then something happened. Boom. Went straight down. And you're wondering, what happened? Some of you may not have received the closure that you deserved, that you needed. This person may have ghosted you. This person may have faded. Over time, they may have lost that connection with you. The communication is so less. You just wonder what's going on. They may have abandoned you even. So this is for those of you that are looking, for that answer. Your person of interest may have said what the reasons were, but for the majority of you, this person would not have, especially those cards that I just saw. They have a lot of ego as well. They have a lot of ego and pride, but it's gotten to the point where it's like they didn't know their boundaries. They didn't know when to stop. The nonsense that they were conducting, they didn't know when to stop. They thought they could get away with a lot of things. Here, I read these in the reverse, by the way. Here it talks about how your person of interest may have seemed like someone who was confident, that they were the master of so many things, and they may have seemed supportive. But in the reverse, it does talk about how your person of interest wanted to harness these forces, but they were not quite strong enough to do so. This was someone who may have seemed supportive, but wasn't reliable. There you have it. Someone who seemed supportive, but they were not reliable. We have here also the 10 of Arrows. Let's have a look. Ooh, I'm going to read the whole thing. It talks about a lack of understanding, a lack of accumulation, and not really a whole lot of wisdom. What was needed was perfect emotional wisdom that was gained through experience. There should have been an end of difficult situations, and the knowledge should have been shared with others. However, the problem here with this person was that more needed to be considered before completely understanding a situation. What happened? They were overwhelmed by too much information, and they got lost in the details. So what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius, your person of interest, first of all, they weren't very supportive, they weren't very reliable, and they posed as a king. Maybe they are a king. People who are mature, it doesn't matter what the experience is, but they can appear as if they know it all. But when push comes to shove and when reality hits, they're nothing like what they showed themselves to be, right? That persona that they had in front of you. It's like, wow, I thought this person was mature. They don't even know how to handle themselves in a crisis, right? This is the problem. You were dealing with somebody here who, I'm not seeing them as a page or as a knight. I'm actually seeing them, a part of them is very much like a king. Mature, but to a certain degree. And the rest of them is just not. You just can't even deal with them because there's so many things that you have to pick up. It's like you have to pick up the pieces here. I'm seeing the word persistent. Either you have to be very persistent, reliability. So what I'm seeing here is you have to be very persistent because this person is unreliable and you have to be the one who's reliable in this connection. That's only a one-sided connection, Sag. You need to have that support. Two people are together. You're supposed to work as a team, not individually. Here we have the 10 of Arrows. What else does it say here? Simply overwhelmed by too much information, which I already said, and getting lost in the details. Okay. Too much information. You may have said, or they may have discovered from somewhere that there was a lot going on in this connection between the both of you. And this is information that came to them. So somebody may have confessed and said, I love you, or let's take this to the next level, or somebody may have said, where are we headed with this? It could have been a few things, right? Multiple amount of things. It could be different scenarios. Everybody's different here. But the problem is the key, the concept here is that some information was given to this person and it was too much for them to handle. It's like they short-circuited, too much voltage went in and poof, they just burnt out, that fuse got burnt. And at this moment in time, they're waiting. Oh my God, you have the contemplation card, the Hermit. They're waiting quietly to try to fix the situation. Here we have the contemplation card. Now this is the Hermit card. It's not a bad card actually, because this does talk about how there's a lot of thought being put into why do I do the things that I do? How can I make things better? Here, with a contemplation card, it talks about how your person of interest was distracted by the world at that point in time, and they were ignoring their intuition. In this connection, they felt a sense of superficiality. Now, for some of you, it may have been you. They may have felt this coming from you, the superficiality, but it can also be this person that was being very superficial and you just knew there was something off. There's something that's not right. This person was not their authentic self. This person felt unconnected with their heart, so what they started to do was withdraw. There was a sense of introspection, a sense of retreat. Here, they were trying to finally listen to their heart, to retreat within their inner selves. What do they really want? They started to focus not on the relationship with others, but the relationship they had with themselves, in their heart, in their mind. Who am I? Why do I do the things that I do? Why did I treat Sagittarius like this? You were, Sagittarius, in a connection with somebody that was not mentally and materialistically ready for you. Okay? That's very specific. Mentally and materialistically. I don't see them being ready to have you in their life. That's one of the reasons why they did not pursue this connection moving forward in terms of that intensity, right? You're supposed to be, you're meeting each other, then you're dating, then you're partner, then you move in or whatever, you get married, or you're just living with a person, but live in common law. What I see here is that there was a lack of progression there. That progression did not happen. And it was because certain things in this person's life happened and they felt that, you know what? Nope, I can't do that. That's not me. I'm not ready for it. Well, this is what happened back then. All right, guys. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. Ooh, interesting. So we have here the Tower card. First card before that fell, this fell first and that fell second. Okay. So I have here the Beginner's Tarot, and with these cards, what I like to do is have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Two cards just fell right out. One to the left, one to the right. You got Hermit again. Perfect. Good. The Hermit may seem like a very odd kind of card, maybe dreary and dark, but I see it to be really, really nice. I've seen a lot of progress with the Hermit. This is a lot of self-reflection, right? Introspection. So here we have, first card, the strongest. First of all, Sagittarius, you've gone through a crap show. It's been a lot that you've gone through. The Knight of Cups. Somebody is going to return from your past that you have a romantic connection with. Now, fingers crossed, it is the person that you want. However, this could also indicate someone else that you were just not thinking about, like somebody else completely different who's going to come back into your life. This could indicate two people or just one person. Here we also have when someone's going to come back into your life, they themselves are going to have this realization, this Tower moment is going to occur. They're going to realize that, who am I? What have I done? Why do I do the things that I do? Something huge is going to happen in this person's life, and they're going to start to view things differently, but with the intention that they want to come back into your life. Now, mind you, this is a knight, right? Somebody who's very youthful, very vibrant. They're slightly mature, but they're not immature, but they are mature, but they're not as mature as the king. So I do see here, Sag, somebody is going to approach you, and keep in mind, yes, this could be somebody from your past. Either it is this person or it is somebody completely different. And if somebody does come into your life, and if you let this person know, if you're still in communication with them, their world is going to fall apart, because now they're going to be afraid. They're going to wonder, like, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my Sag to someone else. So like I said, there's different scenarios here, guys. Just remember, at the end of the day, this one card does indicate somebody coming into your life, but somebody that's from the past that you have had a nice, sweet feeling for, like a nice romantic relationship, or just someone that you had a crush on, and it never really went anywhere. But it is full of love. This person's going to have a realization, an aha moment, an epiphany, and then we have the Hermit. Retreating, taking a step back, forcing oneself into isolation, forcing oneself into solitude. Not really wanting to move forward in the connection. Why? Because they're trying to detach themselves from the world to regain balance, to see the everyday problems that occur. But why do they behave the way that they do? How can they fix that? How can they be a better person? And then we have here the Nine of Wands. We also have here this person realizing that, you know what, if I don't hurry the hell up, other things are going to start to pile up in my life. So this is the Nine of Wands. They're already starting to feel overwhelmed with responsibilities in the work. This doesn't necessarily mean you, but it means where they're coming from. There's other things that are going on in this person's life. They may not have shared this with you, but because there's so much going on, they're unable, just like before with the shape-shifting card, the first card you had here, they are unable to give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserve because something is taking up their time, energy, and effort. They are busy. Busy to the point where they are burdened, and they don't want it to get to the 10, because if it gets to the 10 of Wands, they are completely like their knees are buckling. They just fall down with all this heavy weight, and it's multiple things like responsibilities, right? Career changes, payments, relationships, divorce, right? Moving in together. There's too many things people go through. And these things are overwhelming. If it's not the everyday routine, and if it's something that's unique and different that we're just piling into our lives, it gets overwhelming. So before it gets to the 10, this person's trying to pick and choose their battles. What can I handle? What can I give off to someone else? What can my cousin take care of, or my brother or sister take care of? I don't want to take all these responsibilities. Maybe somebody can help me. Okay? So it seems like this person is going through a lot, but because they're going to start to think a lot here, they're growing wiser, and after the wisdom comes the strength. So with that wisdom, they're going to realize, you know what? First things first, I need better time management. That's what it is. Your person of interest here is realizing that they cannot give you that time, that energy, and that effort. So they're taking a step back and they're saying, okay, how can I fix my life and make myself more accommodating, more available for Sag? The overall arching theme here, Sagittarius, we have the Five of Wands. Interesting. Yes, this talks about conflict. It talks about disagreements, struggle, arguments. This could be between the both of you, but for me, the way I interpret this card, that's the general interpretation. The way I interpret this is also external influences. Other people that may be causing some type of problem. I'm getting the word rumors and jealousy. I'm also getting the word general. I don't know why. I'm just saying Gen, general, or Jen, maybe it's a name of someone. So I do see here struggle, and whatever it is, it's the overall arching theme, so it is affecting this connection. Do I see them reaching out to you? Yes, I do. Do I see a whole lot of struggle on their side? Yes, I do. Now remember, you have the Hermit, so this also means that at some point in time, they could reach out to you and then they're going to take a step back. It's going to seem really stupid that they reached out to you and then boom, they're gone again, poof. Like what is that? Well, this person, like I said, they're not coming to you like a king. They're coming to you like a knight, somebody who is still a bit, they're learning life lessons, right? Hasn't gone to the queen, hasn't gone to the king yet. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. Let's have a look. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Let's have a look what they have to say about this connection. First card, the strongest. Yes, we have a yes. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Then we have here success. Beautiful. Some of you may sigh. A year from now. We also have here the next few weeks or months. Okay. So a year from now here, it will, I would say that this is around the next few months and not a year from now. It's from now until the next year. Some of you may have seen this card pop up last year and it may upset you. However, this deck only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't go up to 3 years or 5 years. If it's not meant to be right now, guys, it will just not happen. Meant to be. Perfect timing. There you are. Is it meant to be right now? No, it will happen in divine timing. Now remember, your person of interest has to go through a lot as a human being. It's not an on-off switch. It's not an on-off switch. Sagittarius, we're not just talking about this person's feelings. We're talking about their lifestyle, the history, their mindset, the people that they're involved with or that are in their lives. There's so many parts that need to be settled before they can even reach out to you. It's not just about them reaching out to you. It's about them settling everything else that's revolving around them. And then one day when they feel that they've done it, that they've made it, that's when they're going to reach out to you. All right. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Recovery. It's been tough for some of you. It's been really, really difficult. We have here, yes, there is going to be success a year from now or within the next few weeks or months, guys. So there's success. Something good's going to happen, okay? Yay. Stay positive, okay? Stay positive. We also have here, take action in perfect timing. Now, when is that? You won't know when this is, but right now, if you think about it, you're not going to know when this is. There will be a time in your life in the coming days or future where you're going to take some action. Right now, you will not know when the right time is. But when that time comes, intuitively, you will know what to do, what to say. We also have here trust in the divine. Trust in the Christ consciousness. We have here trust in the divine's plan. There's a plan. Certain things are written in a certain way. There's a grid. There's a whole story. Your life story. Your book of life. And certain things are supposed to happen at a particular point in time. Trust the process. Here we have the overall arching theme, recovery. So not all of you, but some of you may have been affected by this connection in a very negative sort of way. Some people may have gotten ill or sick or just stressed. I'm seeing anxiety, stress, and depression. So these 3 things were some of the main causes. And it's okay to take a step back. It's safer for you. And recover. And recovery is here, which means there is recovery, which means you will be able to have that success. After you recover, first card's the strongest here. It's the overall arching theme. The reason why the angels have had this here, it's because they want you to focus on yourself first. Okay? Take care of yourself first, and then you move forward. Health is wealth. Health is happiness. You don't have health, you really got nothing. Been there, done that, experienced it. Okay? You guys need to start taking care of yourselves. And this is not only just your body, right? This is your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. You are a very unique being. There's many parts to you. It's not just the one. If you feel that one is lacking or it's out of balance, do something about it and start Start shifting, start making that change. For some of you, I do have a package, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. But for all of you guys, this was a good reading. I like it. It's really good. For some of you who are feeling a bit down because of this connection, I'm seeing the word trauma. Some of you have also gone through trauma. Okay. This is very specific. Somebody that you know may have passed away, seeing in an accident, or, God forbid, or even you, God forbid, have been in an accident. Hope it doesn't happen to anybody. But I'm seeing here, because of that, there's energy that's still residing. And the packages that I have, they can help. And of course, guys, this is a pseudoscience. This is metaphysical in nature, right? It's not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not good at science at all. Maybe just diagrams. I'm good at diagrams. But no, you guys know I'm not, medically in any sort of way qualified. But I can tell you this. I do have the ability, and some of you know this, to have a look in your home remotely to see what negative energies that are causing problems. This is your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. The chakra centers are associated to your bodily functions. So if something is out of alignment because of certain types of trauma, certain types of issues that you may have gone through, negative energies pile up. They pile up. So through my higher intuitive self, I can see these things, but also I have my angel guide, and you can read a little bit about her on my homepage, on my website. And she helps me confirm, what it is that I'm seeing. Is it correct? Most of the time it is. So have a look on my website. That's www.asnointia.com. Also, have a look below. The link is there. Sorry, I was thinking about, for some of you, I'm seeing here, because of the Five of Wands, somebody here may have tried to do some type of a witchcraft, I'm seeing, or black magic on you or your person of interest. Main person that, the main person here is you. So I want you to heal first, and then you take care of, someone else. I do have another package privately. I send that to you, and I don't have that on my website, but you are able to help someone else as well get rid of that negative energy. However, first, it's very important for you to learn how to do it for yourself. So the package is called the Chakra Checkup Package. That is one package that I have, and that will help you get rid of negative energies. Now, I also have the Holy Light Package, which is a self-help guide. I do have other packages, guys. Some of you may wonder, do I do love readings? Yes, I do. Please book now, because they do get filled up fast. So I do love readings. I do past life readings as well. And also this kind of stuff, helping you get rid of negative energies. So if somebody has done anything like the evil eye, black magic, voodoo, hexes, curses, witchcraft, all that crap, these packages help you get rid of it, okay? So this is why I've created it. The Chakra Checkup is very much in detail. However, the other ones, they are self-help guides, okay? And this also helps in case if you feel that there's any type of haunting in your home or poltergeist activity, shadow people, sleep paralysis, that sort of stuff, right? Anything that is negative, that's supernatural, that you just feel uncomfortable with or spooky, this package will help you cleanse that location, cleanse yourself, your aura, and inside of your body. I don't just look at the body. I look at everything, because I've been there, done that over the past 2.5 decades now. Been through a lot, and I want to help people. So please do, guys, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I love to help people and help people become healthy. Mind, body, spirit, and soul. All. That is you. It's a whole lot of you. So take care of all of it, right? Guys, I also have another channel, Asnointia Audio, and the link is below. Recently, I've started to, finally starting to finish up a really interesting topic, letting go and moving on. I know a lot of you, some of you have mentioned it in the other comments, and some of you have emailed me about these suggestions. So this is something that is a very important topic, how to let go and how to move on. And all of the experiences that I have, gone through, I have some emails as examples and things like that. So it's going to be very informative. And hopefully during this upload or in the next, you will definitely be able to see that on my other channel. So please do keep that in mind. There is something coming up for that channel as well. And for those of you who are new, that channel has videos on, one is on negative energies, what and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. And then I have some on past life and spiritual connections. That's one playlist. And I also have some videos on relationships, how to deal with certain situations. What is another person thinking when they do something? It's all based on the emotions and the feelings that I receive in readings. And I've seen trends and patterns to the point where I was like, you know what? Everybody feels the same. I got to make these videos. A lot of us don't think what the other person's feeling, but those videos are really helpful for some of you that may be struggling. What's on the person's mind? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.